My name's Alfie Best from Wyldecrest Parks, and we have our live draw for the fantastic Conchi from Willoughby and Celia Sawyer from the Four Rooms television programme, and she's an international designer, and one lucky resident in the UK on the Wyldecrest Parks is going to receive a £7,500 makeover, completely paid for by Wyldecrest, and hopefully bring some blossoms and smiles to their face as Celia does a fantastic job making over their home.
I'm looking forward to it, Alfie. And I'm just thinking, how many people actually applied for this?
We had in excess of 500 people across the country apply, from as far as Scotland all the way down to Cornwall, London, Essex, Worcestershire, Cheshire. We had a fair amount of selection come through. And have been very, very difficult choices, as you know.
Yep.
We're down to our 10 finalists, and I think it's. I'm excited for them, to be fair, because to be fair, it's something obviously Wyldecrest are doing to give back to their residents, and not only that, it also adds a little bit of camaraderie throughout the parks, because people have got excited about it. Some parks have really embraced it and turned it into a full event for themselves.
Brilliant. And tell me, all these blue dots, are they all parks of yours?
Yeah, and the pink ones
What are
as
these
well.
Pink ones?
Well, there's more women there than what there is men.
I think you're winding me up. Oh yes, it says holiday.
So it's all good.
Fabulous.
And the wonderful Conchi from Willoughby's come down, and thank you. You've travelled an awful long way to come here.
Pleasure, my absolute pleasure. Thank you for inviting me.
And tell us what you're bringing here as well, Conchi. Come on.
Okay, well we're really pleased to be working really closely with Wyldecrest. We've done a lot this past year to introduce our park homes. We've been very new into the marketplace, launched our park homes last April. So we're really proud to be introducing and really wanted to push the bar. So part of the reason I'm here is actually to do some listening, to find out what people are wanting from their park homes, what they're looking for from comfort, style, you know, what the feel is there, because that's what we want to do, is listening to the consumers and our customers, whoever they may be, and see how we can incorporate that going forward with our product development. We've got 3 key models that we've launched, the Hazelwood, the Charnwood and the Delamere, that all give somebody an access to get to live on one of the Wyldecrest Parks, and it gives everybody an option, and then they can then tailor that in some way, you know, to their particular taste.
So obviously feedback is key.
Absolutely.
So if there's any residents there that think how park homes can be improved, and I've got to be honest with you, nowadays a park home is virtually a bungalow. In actual fact, they're referred to as park home bungalows. So if any of you have got any questions, please fire them through, and we'll be happily to put them to Conchi or even Celia, because I think you've got some fantastic ideas that you want to put forward.
I do. I want to, you know, bling them up a bit. It depends on the client, to be honest. I'm going to have a look through in a minute of the finalists and stuff, but I mean, you've got to obviously design something that someone wants to live in, and it's a personal thing. I mean, you know, it's not a show home at the end of the day. So I'm going to see what these people have come up with and see what the finalists, you know, really want, and then we'll choose someone from that and see if we can, you know, give them something they're really going to love.
Well, when you talk about bling, you are outlandish, but I love that. That's me all over.
Not always.
Not always.
I can be tamed a little bit.
Well, when she walked into my office this morning, I took one look at her skull ring. I thought I was going to get knocked out or something. Luckily, that didn't happen. Okay, well, also just so you know, we are going to have runner-ups, but those runner-ups are not going to go away empty-handed. The wonderful Conchi from Willoughby is donating a free hamper which will be delivered to every resident who is a runner-up. So I want to say thank you for that as well.
Yeah,
so
pleasure.
hopefully this is going to be all exciting. So if we can go through some of the residents that have applied, and we've asked them to write in why they feel that they should win, and we're actually going to go through and we're going to pick a winner who we feel most warrants a makeover. Like these people they would be delighted. They've been delighted to have made it and shortlisted, and it was unexpected. They've previously lived on another park, and they've never actually ever been brought into the community within the company that owned it. So that's something obviously that we're privileged to know that we're doing for the residents on the park.
Brilliant. This one. Oh, Mr. and Mrs. Bates are really surprised to have made it to the shortlist. They would love for the judges to choose them as they're on pensions and benefits and wouldn't be able to afford it themselves. Okay,
Good stuff.
fair enough.
And these are obviously some of the, what are we? Winfrey. These are obviously the prize draws that then came through where people wrote in, and that's our wonderful golf and country club, obviously, which our members are there. Right, so should we go straight to the finals? Are you ready?
Can I open it?
I'll open it. Sit here.
It's like the Oscars, isn't it?
Do you see? Can you imagine what she does to her husband? I'm beating him up. Jesus God, do you see that? I hope I get some compensation for this.
Right.
Speak first.
Wait. We've got lots of little bits of paper in here.
Now you haven't been bribed, have you? We want to make sure you haven't been bribed.
Of course not.
Yeah.
Can't be bought.
I cannot. No, that's absolutely right. I cannot be bought. Right. What have we got here?
Now can I ask, I also think we've got some videos that were sent in from people that are also sent in
We do, yes.
to be nominated, and we've got some videos.
Yes.
Can we have a look at, say, one or two of them or whatever in a moment?
Yes.
So these are our 10 finalists.
Okay, we've got Peter Mayle. He wants his lounge redesigned. My wife, my wife was bedbound. Okay, in the lounge for 6 years. The whole room needs a revamp.
And we have this video as well here.
Can we have a look?
Is that his video?
Yes.
Great.
So, but this is the front room that Peter would like to be done.
Yes.
This is our lovely resident, Peter.
Yes, I've lived here since 1993, and it's a lovely place to live.
It's a nice park.
Yes, we love it.
Oh,
Made some
dear.
good friends here. My wife loved it all the time, yes. When you come off the main road and you come in here, you know you're home.
You know you entered the competition
Yes,
for the free makeover.
lovely, yes.
We've now got it down from 540 people to 10, and you're one of the 10 finalists.
Very nice, lucky.
How do you feel about the possibility of winning?
Well, it'd be lovely if I won. Because I can't do any decorating now, it'd be ever so nice. It'd be lovely. This room, I mean, it's a nice room as it is, but it does want decorating now.
That's it. Anything you'd like to say to the judges so they pick you?
Yes. Well, if you pick me and I win, I'll be ever so thrilled.
Ideal. So on behalf of Wyldecrest, we'd like to thank you for being a resident. And the draw is going to take place on Tuesday.
All right.
And hopefully you win.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
What have we got here? Mr. Bernard Highgate. And this is Chiltern Farm Park. Very old, thank you. Is that him or the park? I don't really know. Why do you need the redesign? Very old, thank yous. But he wants his lounge redesigned. Do we have anything on him? Or
We
Do you have any videos, or
we
is it?
spoke with him, and he's one of our very popular residents. He always wins the Garden Award. He's a very popular,
that's
very
okay.
popular in the park.
So he takes a lot of pride in his home, and
Yes,
obviously, no.
extremely, and he
Listen,
just wants his
it-
lounge doesn't match to his garden. He says.
Aw.
Yeah.
It's residents like that, in my opinion, that make the park. Because with Park Home Living, it is a partnership
yes.
with the owners of the park and the residents. And look, we don't always get it right. We get it wrong as many times as we get it right. But we're becoming better. because every time we get it wrong, we try and improve it to get it right next time. Our policy is yes, as a company, our policy is yes to make it happen. So, you know, okay, shall we move on?
Lovely. We've got Julie Pierce from St Dominic Park. She wants her bedroom redesigned. We have a ceiling with mismatched artex, very trendy, not. Lack of cupboard space, unfinished
Coving?
coving
yeah.
on the whole. A dingy bedroom. Okay,
Oh.
so she wants a little revamp there.
It's amazing how Artex was all the rage.
Yes, wasn't
I'm
it?
showing my age now. I'm not that old. I'm really not. I'm 29 years old. Honestly, I really am. And now all of a sudden, everybody wants to get rid of it. Do you remember them?
No, I won't. Whatever it is, I don't remember.
Do you remember? I'll ask Conchi.
You definitely won't.
Do you remember those plastic, like polystyrene tiles?
Yes.
Oh,
They used to put in the
yes.
ceiling?
They still do it.
Yeah, my dad told me he used to use those. I don't remember.
No, I can't remember the name.
Yes, okay. Mrs. B. Fountain, Radcliffe Park. So she wants her lounge done. My home is 15 years old. It would be lovely to bring it up to the 21st century. It would be a dream come true for me and my family. Sweet.
We had any videos or any telephone calls come through or anything?
Couldn't, I'm not sure about her.
Okay. Let's move on.
Okay,
Let's have
Mr.
a-
and Mrs. Bates, Blue Lees Park. Not fit for purpose, layouts wrong in their bedroom, makes it hard work. We did not get our magazine. Oh, P.S.
We'll have to make sure we send the magazine
Sorry about
through.
that.
We do apologise. Let me have a look
They
at.
sent the email. We went and met them, and Mrs. Bates was one of the emails.
All right, can I have a look?
That was that one.
Cheers. Which one was that?
This one.
That one there, Mr. and Mrs. Bates.
Look at that one. There's another one here.
Okay. So that is-
Mr. and Mrs. Bates really surprised to have made it to the shortlist, and they would love for the judges to choose them and say, "Yeah, okay." So I just think it's fantastic. Which park is this, Blue Lees? Actually, Blue Lees was the second park that Wyldecrest bought. And it's actually one of the longest parks that we've owned, second to one.
Whereabouts is it?
It's in Ipswich, in a place called Great Blakenham, and I actually physically worked there when we were doing it. It is a beautiful park. It sits up in a wooded area called the Great Forest, or I think the Great Wood, and the trees that sit within there, from how it was when we bought it, it was a really run-down, derelict, old caravan site, and we completely revamped it, put in new roads, and now it's grown into a full community. Because what you've got to remember about park home living, it's more of a lifestyle as well as the home, and park homes have moved on so much now. Categorically, it is the solution to affordable housing.
Yeah.
So more and more people are opting, and I use the word downsize, but they're not downsizing. What they're actually doing is freeing up capital to move into a home that's actually better than the one they're moving out of. And they're getting the opportunity to order a brand new home to their specification how they want.
Yeah.
You know, there's so much more to be said for that. It's actually the American one.
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
It
come on
is.
then.
Right, we've got Laura Harvey.
25.
Shercote Park.
Shercote Park, Woodchurch.
So we've got the lounge. The lounge is bright with 3 large windows, sounds nice. But the decor is rather bland, needed spicing up.
That's
That
definitely
sounds
you. Oh.
Sounds fun.
Let me tell you,
Okay.
you don't want to ask Celia to spice anything up.
No, that sounds good. Right, Sally Westcombe, same park actually.
Shercote Park.
Rather bland, need colour and new layout in a lounge. Fair enough. Okay.
So you're disappointed she didn't say spice it up. Well, you are
Please,
disappointed. Can you see this?
Glam. Jacqueline Seeley, Old Rectory.
St Columba.
So
That's
it needs
down
the
in the West
lounge.
Country.
Is it?
Yeah, down in the
Okay.
West Country.
So what's your oldest park?
The oldest park that we own is in Romford, which is Lakeview Park.
Yeah.
And we're just siting some new homes on there at this moment in time, and we've got to do a fair amount of refurbishment on the road that's going up,
Right.
which will be done within the next 12 months. We're going to be putting a new road straight into Lakeview Park. But every park, the way I would describe it, is like a living organism. It's constantly changing. They're constantly being upgraded, and that frightens a lot of people because nobody likes change.
Yeah.
But you know, if you always did what you always done, you'll always get what you always had. Whereas, you know, if you can constantly keep upgrading a park all the time, and we're a commercial company, so it has to make commercial sense. You know, our policy is very, very clear. It's yes to whatever a resident wants, but if they require something done on the park, like new electric gates, you know, new CCTV, new roads fitted through, we're happy to do it, but there will be an increase in pitch fee if they vote for it to be done.
Sure.
We're happy to do it, but you know, it has to make, we don't want to make a profit out of it, but we have to obviously make it make commercial sense, otherwise the company will fail.
Yeah, it's an investment, isn't it, in progress?
Of course it's an investment, because it also increases the value of their home.
Exactly.
By improving a park, by improving your living environment where you are, that will only have the effect by improving the value of your home.
Yeah. And actually, look how many people entered who do want to change, actually.
Yeah.
Do you know, there are, mobile home park living is not for everybody, but I would say to you, more and more people that are doing it are actually, would never go back. Because you're living with like-minded people, and crime is virtually zero on mobile home parks, because there are so many of the residents that look after each other. So because of that, you know, who wouldn't want to?
No, I agree. So Jacqueline Seeley, she is disabled, so it would be her dream, as she loves her park home so much. How sweet is that?
Sorry, can I read that again? Sorry. As I am disabled, it would be a dream, as I love my park home so much. Well, I swear to you, I didn't read that before I just said what I said.
No.
You had it in there.
Nice.
But that sort of says it all.
Yeah.
You know, for me. So, come on in. We need to take a vote on it and which way we're going. So, should we start again and just go back over them?
Yes. Okay.
So we've got Mr. Peter Mayo from St Dominic's Park. Now, he sent a video in, phoned in, and he said that his wife was bedbound
6 years.
for 6 years, and the whole room needs a complete revamp. Now, can we trust you going down there on your own, Celia? With, you know, this is it that what you
He
know?
would love it. Whatever I tell him, he's going to love.
Okay, then we've got Mr. Bernard Highgate from Chiltern Farm. He said that his home is very old, could do with an update in the lounge.
And he's the man with the nice gardens, isn't he? Is he the gentleman with the lovely
Yes, he's
gardens?
the
one
Who's
with
always
the
winning,
pictures.
yes.
So this is a man that
He's
takes
got
an
pride in
awful.
his- yeah.
This is the man that also takes
Lovely.
obviously a lot of pride in
Yeah.
his home.
It's very tough, this, isn't it?
It's really
Jude-
difficult.
Julie Pearce from St Dominic's.
She just wants a nice new bedroom because she's lack of cupboard space and she wants to just
Get rid of that Artex as well.
just modernise it, really, doesn't she? I
Okay.
get that. I get that.
Mrs. B. Fountain from Radcliffe Park.
15 years old. She'd like it just updated.
And I want to say this, and it's very important. Thank you for everybody for entering, because this is our way of giving back, and we really want you to be excited about it, because somebody's going to win, and we want to change somebody's life.
Absolutely.
Mr. and Mrs. Bates at Blue Leaves Park, 41A. The layout
They want a different layout
mhm,
for their
makes it
bedroom.
hard work. Yes, we did not get the magazine. See, so again, we'll make sure that definitely comes back out to you.
I'd
and some of the finalists are on that email print as well because they email directly to us.
Oh, we've got some here as well.
Yes, because they send emails.
Good job you've pointed them out. And we have these two emails here.
Yes, these are the emails which just send them.
So we've got these.
Right, we've got to just
So
read
they are the
those.
shortlisted
What
ones.
is it? Let's not jumble them all up, correct? Sorry, just
Let me see.
Barbara Clements, Elm Tree Park. Which room is the lounge? Why do you need a maker? Need some inspiration to choose new furniture. Read and agree. Well, that's Celia. Inspiration is really you written all
Of
over.
course it is, yeah. Sounds good. Okay. What's this one? Teresa Abbott, Saxon Park, Needham Market. Bedroom. My grandchildren come to stay and I would love to have a lovely little modern bedroom for them to sleep in. Well, I'd love to do them all, to be honest, but obviously that's not going to be very easy.
Well, we've still got this Jacqueline Seeley, Old Rectory again. She's disabled.
We've done that one.
Would be a
Yeah,
dream.
that would be nice to do too.
Sally Westcombe, 43 Shercote Park.
Just wants a bit of colour in there by the looks of it. This one's interesting, Laura Harvey. Laura, I like your style, by the way.
Lounge is
Spicing it up.
You've definitely hit a spot there with Celia. So, I suppose the time's come where we should pick, and I'm drawn. I've got to be honest with you. I've drawn to one. I'm going to be honest with you. One stands out for me, and it is difficult, and it would be nice to do them all.
Yes.
But
Don't tell me.
I'm not. No, I'm not going to. I'm not going to. I'm drawn to one person. The reason I'm drawn to them, I'm not going to tell you.
No. If you tell us, we'll know.
The reason I'm drawn to them is sometimes when we're going through life throws different things at us. And when, without me giving too much away to pick them out, they, but his name is, so to pick him out is,
Teasing.
is we sometimes need something to show that there's a, we aren't being downtrodden and life isn't all about regrets. You know, so for me, I'm drawn towards that due to what I said. Is there anybody that you've?
I've got two that are quite tight, but I've made a decision.
Wow, you don't mess about, do
I
you?
don't mess about.
Jesus, can you imagine taking Celia on a date?
That's good.
No, well, you're gone. There's two.
You're absolutely right. You've got me
Last time
completely.
Conchi went on a date, she turned around and said, yeah, no, not him, no. You're not paying, oh, you can go as well then. How about you, Conchi?
There's two that stand out for me.
It's winning for you, isn't it?
Yeah.
I picked one.
Yeah, there's
No,
two.
no, there's two. Well, I've
Yeah.
got three actually. There's one that stands out for me. I'm being honest. But so, who's going first, or do you suggest that we write it down on a piece of paper?
Let's write it down, and then we know it's fair, don't we?
Absolutely.
Everybody writes down. There we go. Where do we write
Can
it?
we-
Can we write it on there?
Yes, I think it's a good idea.
Should you do yours bold?
Okay.
Like that game, Consequences. Do you remember that?
Oh yes.
No, I'm not that old. No, don't remember that. I don't remember that. I don't even remember Nintendo. I don't.
Don't look.
No, we're not looking.
Can I just ask you something, actually? The man with the nice garden, does he mean he's very old, or is it the property?
We're seeing.
No, I just
Don't
wondered.
curb your tongue.
Well, it makes a difference, doesn't it, on how you think?
Can I?
I think he refers to the home here,
I
though. I
think it
don't
is
think he
referencing
feels
the
himself
home.
he's old.
Okay, good.
That's how I've read it.
He's full of
Take
life,
it.
yeah.
Old,
Yeah, but do you know,
Yeah.
do you know, do you know what I would say to you? I actually think that we are now younger, older,
Definitely.
and I think, like, meet a lot of my residents, and the residents on the Wyldecrest Parks, 100% are younger, older, and the reason that I say that is people are now doing more things. They're living the life. We're not living in such a grey area. I remember being 10 years old and looking at my mum and dad when they were in their 30s, and them actually thinking they were old. Actually, now I'm
Now you're old.
49, 19 years older than that. And
year were you born?
I'm 49, so 2017. Shouldn't ask a man his age. Nobody gets embarrassed about it. Anyway, so no, but I actually feel 30.
Yeah.
So but I think if you go and speak to residents now that live on the parks, they're actually living a younger life because they're doing more.
Definitely, far more active, and it's the lifestyle as well that's driving it. I think of this, the opportunity that it gives people to have that lifestyle, exploring, living.
Well, I was out in the over 21s club the other night. All my residents were with me. Right, okay, so I better turn this page this way. I don't need to cover mine, do I?
What if we all say a different person?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's going to be fun, isn't it?
Up the creek
I should have
without
put
paddle.
my two down there.
Yes.
Oh, did you put one or two? Because I was going to
I've
put
only
5
put one.
down, just to really sort of...
I put one down.
Right, okay. Okay. So, drum roll, please. I was only kidding. I was only joking. This is live, you know.
Come carried away.
Okay, so me first, yeah?
Go on then.
Mr. Peter Mayle gets my vote. Now, before you say who you've got, shall I tell you the reason why I picked Peter? Number one, his wife was obviously bedridden, and he's given us a bit of history of that, or bedbound is a better word, for nearly 6 years. And he's lived on the park since 1993, and he said that the whole room could do with a complete, revamp, and that may breathe some life, into Peter. If that makes sense. That was my, and to show, to spice it up, as Celia would say. Okay, so I'm not going to look at yours, but that's who my vote is. So,
Well, I know what I wrote.
Okay,
Exactly
go on.
the same person as you.
Did you really?
Yes.
Did you?
Yes, I did. I think I was a bit touched by his video, actually. I thought it was really sweet. And I thought...
sent a video in as well.
But don't look at yours.
Liar.
He and I saw the home, and he really likes what he's already got. And I like the fact that he said, I've got a lovely room anyway, but I just think it would really bring life back into it, and I thought that was sweet. So
Yeah,
I feel that he's the right person. It was tough though, because obviously there's a lot of people I'd like to do their homes for. Sorry,
Yeah.
your turn. Probably pick someone completely different.
No, he was one of my choices as well, definitely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I was.
Who did you pick?
Well, I was thinking more with the head and one with a bit more of the heart. So I was trying to have a balanced debate.
Who did you pick then? The one I actually went for was Burnley, because I was thinking I felt for him that he obviously takes pride, the one that
The garden.
garden really cares about it, and maybe that's his strength, and interior design isn't his strength, but he longs to bring the two aligned.
I think it's
So I
fantastic.
was thinking very practically. I was trying to detach a little.
Yeah, you're thinking practically, and I get that. I must confess, for me, I'm not going to about you, Celia, but I was thinking with the heart.
Yeah.
So
That's
that
why I
was-
had the two, but
That's what
I think that's an excellent.
It's always
choice as
difficult
well.
when you've got to choose someone, isn't
Yeah.
it? And just one person, but...
So we're
I
a
think
vote, we're agreed, and we're on
Yeah.
majority.
Yeah.
Peter Mayle, you have won your makeover of number 59, St Dominic's Park. Celia Sawyer will be in touch with you very shortly. and she will spice up your home and maybe your life as well.
Don't be frightened. Do not be frightened. Be very gentle.
Be frightened, Peter, be frightened.
Congratulations, I hope
Yeah.
Yes.
And to all of our other runner-up, all 9 of them will receive a wonderful, beautiful Christmas hamper from our wonderful Conchi of Willoughby. And I want to thank you all for coming. Thank you very, very
Thank
much.
you.
And we shall try to do much more of this in the future for all of our residents. And please, when we're doing our competitions, apply, because we have over 540 residents apply for this. 1 lucky resident's won it, and there's going to be more to come. Thank you from me, Alfie Best of Wyldecrest Parks, Celia Sawyer of 4 Rooms, please watch her on the TV, and our wonderful country from Willoughby. There's more to come. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.